You're all a bunch of wankers. Anyway, sorry for the slight delay, folks, but welcome to another D&D session. They're fucking nearly 2 hours late. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today, as you can see from this pop-up, we're on episode 35 of the Ocean Odyssey campaign. Would the miscreants like to introduce themselves?
What if we don't?
Then,
Hello, I am Forsus, the half-sea elf, storm sorcerer bard.
Mm-hmm.
I recently saved the world.
Yes, you did.
Ta-da!
My hero.
Now I don't need to do anything else ever.
You're gonna retire your character?
No, I'm just gonna live the life of leisure. Tell every shop owner, hey, you wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for me.
Uh-huh. Can I get the hero discount, please?
He's gonna smack you in the back of the head every time.
Which, yeah, that might be a bad idea. But anyway, who's next?
Hi, I'm Kitty. I am the current most chaotic in the party, and I will smack him in the back of the head if he does proceed to brag.
You will behave yourselves.
Kitty will make sure of it.
So we'll hit no toad. Anyway, who next?
I'm Crown Prince No.
Yes. You've been hiding in your bedroom. Under orders of the Queen. But anyway, go on.
I think that's it. I've been hiding.
Yes.
I'm helpful.
And Christella.
Hello.
Yep, there we go.
I'm Christella. I am a half-orc cleric paladin, and I am regretting my life decisions.
Finally.
I'm Seaman Key and I don't have a stabbing problem.
Okay. So
Can
what?
I get a perception check on that?
What happened last time we played, folks? Let's tell Noel what he missed.
Yes.
Let's see. We were in the mountains doing the ritual to try and deal with the excess magic that was in the area.
Because in the previous episode you had figured out that if you can siphon the magic off and use it to power spells, you might be able to
Deal with it, get rid of it, channel it.
Yeah.
So we were dealing with that. We had fought some cockatrices and a rock for quite some time while we were dealing with.
Do you remember what the cockatrices were?
Originally, owls.
Mm-hmm. The owls the Kitty had summoned,
Eesh.
but the magic mutated them.
So we were dealing with the creatures that were there while also dealing with the magical mutations that we were suffering. And eventually Forsus decided to try and... Well, first he initially tried to store the energy just within himself. Turned out to be a bad idea. He started to get life glass forming within his stomach. Bad idea. So he decided to then eventually channel it, making himself turn into a
conduit.
Yes. Eventually, he decided to channel it to one of the gods for them to deal with it. Because they seem much more well equipped and actually know what they're doing, unlike Forsus, who's just kind of guessing.
Also, they were a waning deity, so having a better power boost might help them to regain their power.
He decided to pick the one deity that he knew about, which was his mother's deity, the goddess of flying, of winged elves.
Mhm.
And they just so happened to oblige. Took the magic, and even turned people back.
Mhm.
Well, sorry, used the celestial that Christella had summoned to start turning people back.
Yes.
And then we wound up back in, I want to say, one of the taverns? We might have gone back to the kingdom.
Yeah. I
Castle?
think, yeah. To get thoroughly drunk and celebrate. In the meantime, and the reason why you were able to get back into the city is because the protective field that King Carric had cast had been brought down, because no more magical problem. But you did notice one thing that was, I don't think we actually got this on the recording, but there was one thing that you noticed over on Wakernia before you...
Oh, yes. Yes, we noticed that the magical energy was also being siphoned into the center of, or what looked like the center of Wakernia.
Mm-hmm. So
But
you,
yes,
yeah. Yep.
so yeah, we went to get drunk slash rest.
Yeah, you got sloshed and then you passed out. So this is the next day, and Prince Noel and probably King Carric too are in the palace. How would Prince Noel feel about having missed out on all the action? Very eloquently put, sir. Alright. Those of you who are waking up, potentially with a hangover, depending on whether or not you're immune to being poisoned, what are you guys doing this morning?
I need my stuff back.
Just wondering, I'm immune to disease. Does that mean I'm immune to hangovers?
No.
Oh.
If you're immune to being poisoned, then you're immune to hangovers.
Damn it.
You're also immune to getting drunk, though, if you're immune to being poisoned. So
I'm pretty sure I'd have a hangover.
What's up, Seaman Key?
Seaman Key will probably wake up wondering why he's on the roof.
Why he's on the roof? Must have had a very good night.
Yeah, so he's just gonna sit up and go, why am I on the roof? And oh crap, my fur's a mess.
My fur's a mess. Oh boy.
Maybe one time that was a little too much.
Maybe.
But I need to go.
That scene almost meant that the fact that you two were speaking to each other almost makes it sound like you woke up in bed together.
I think it would be funny if they were.
If you want it to be canon, I don't mind.
Please be canon.
No. Boss
Yes.
has settled down. He's a good boy.
Not when you're drunk.
Anyway, I need to go see the Queen. She has my stuff. I thought I was gonna die.
And you'll hear a clambering and multiple swear words in a few different languages as Seaman Key gets herself off the roof.
Where's Kitty?
He's just gonna be snug in
Seaman
a
Key.
bed.
You fell off the roof, yes?
Yeah, let's just say he fell off the roof.
So, do you have any way of landing nicely? Do you have like feather fall or anything? Or
I technically have the ability to climb.
yeah, but you didn't.
I guess I could do acrobatics.
Make
or
an acrobatics check.
Nine.
No, you take 6 points of damage.
I have that.
How do you halve gravity?
By being nimble.
Okay. Yeah, I think in this case you wouldn't be able to, realistically, but yeah, you do have a roguish ability to avoid being
He
evasion.
basically
You
rolls down.
land in a cool pose. That's
You
what you
can-
do.
You can't really, avoid gravity though, so yeah.
He rolls off the roof, tries to catch himself, basically lands face first, and just sort of, as quickly as he can, just puts his paws up and kind of does a push-up.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Stuck the landing.
Totally stuck the landing.
We still didn't find out where Kitty was.
No, Kitty, are you speaking up?
So I don't think Kitty got drunk the last night,
Okay.
and because she lost her heart of Amberley, so is there a cliff? Is there a cliff nearby, or a high vantage point where she can just sit and reflect?
Yeah, sure, you can be looking out to sea. That's fine. In which case you'd be nowhere near the tavern and the others would have no idea where you are.
Kitty! Kitty!
She'll turn up.
While you're sitting there.
I actually make that noise in hopes of attracting Kitty.
Yeah, I know, I understand. I realised that you were doing that in character. Funny thing is, Kitty does have a high enough passive perception where she might have heard you. But whether or not she chooses to listen is another matter. Because she'd also hear something skittering up the cliff face.
Can I do an investigation check?
You mean you want to look over the edge of the
Yeah.
cliff and see what it is? Just make a perception check. D20 plus 12, please.
Making sure I was on the right one. I wasn't on the Tabaxi version. So I think stats on there are slightly a bit different.
Okay. So, you look over the edge and you see this strange blue metal object. Looks almost like a crab with all of its legs. They look very sharp and pointy, but it's climbing up the cliff. As it reaches the top and comes to the ledge and continues to skitter towards you, you can see the body of it is sort of heart-shaped and almost has a it looks like a semi-precious stone, and there's movement in it like the crashing of waves. and it's coming right at you.
Jewelry coming to me.
Yes, jewelry with legs running at you.
Can I make a move to try and catch it?
Okay. Make a grapple, which is d20 minus 1 at the moment.
Oh, I think I did that incorrectly.
It was a nat 1. So nat 1 minus 1 is 0. As you lunge towards it to try and grab it, it leaps towards you and grips your chest. What do you do?
Can I try and see if I can get it off?
Yeah. Make a strength save. Feel free to scream.
Oh, God. Kitty doesn't. Oh,
Uh-huh. Okay.
Kitty just screams for fuck's sake.
Uh-huh. Yeah. If you weren't screaming before, you will now, as it drives its metallic legs into your chest.
I'm pretty sure Kitty isn't practicing her monkey impression. Let's go!
I don't know if we would hear her.
You hear a scream. Let's see. Yeah, the one who is most likely to hear her would be Forces. But, you know.
A scream, though.
Sorry?
I would imagine it would be just a scream. It would be
Yes.
hard to, yeah.
Decipher it as cat-like. Although it might be a cat-like yowl. You know? But anyway. The energy that flows through you, Kitty, feels familiar.
Can I tell what kind of familiar or?
Make an Arcana or History.
Ooh. Well, they're both the same.
Mm-hmm. $19! Yeah, you remember this feeling. The Heart of
I
Umberlee
think
is
that was
back.
supposed to be a +1, not a +2.
Yeah, but either way, it's an 18. The Heart of Umberlee has taken physical form and returned to you.
Kitty's just gonna purr in happiness.
Okay. So when Forces, Seaman Key, and possibly Christella, I don't know, run to the dockside.
I would have followed them.
Yeah. See this thing digging into your chest, having torn through your clothing. There's, blood stains on the fabric around where this thing is sitting.
Did I take damage from that?
Yes, but then it healed you, so...
Ah.
Kitty! I run over to Kitty. Are you okay? What's wrong? Who hurt you?
I'm fine. Someone just returned to me.
Who returned to you?
She points to the...
Heart of Umberlee.
Yeah.
So it is. It looks like, as I say, a blue semi-precious gemstone with swirling wave-like movements in it, in a blue metallic setting, and yeah, and it's embedded in her chest.
Oh, I'm sorry, what is that thing?
Christella's asking, what is that thing?
French?
Is anybody going to answer?
Pretty sure it's Heart of Amber. It's kind of this power we got from the altar that Noah's family had sealed away. That I can't remember what it was called. That wanted to try and get it. The Aboleth.
Yeah, there was an aboleth that was trying to get it.
And it originally went into me, and then forces God took it away, but now it's apparently come back to me in a physical form. I can just basically do. I'm really strong now. I can again.
Yeah, you're really strong again. Yes. So, what do you guys respond? How do you guys respond to that?
So the power of Amberley liked its pet kitty. I'm gonna take the dodge action.
What?
She called me a pet.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying the power of Amberley liked its pet kitten, and I take the dodge action because I know she's gonna try and punch me.
Aha.
So, let me get this right, because I've got a bit of a hangover here. You had a magic heart, you then lost it from forces becoming a god, and now it's come to life?
Yeah,
and
basically.
Down. I'm sorry, I don't think that's normal.
I mean, have you met us?
Yes, and giant, shiny crystal spiders don't hunt you down and grab onto your chest and, well, ruin your clothes.
More or less.
It's not normal.
And I can always steal some better clothes. I needed to get some new ones anyway.
Right, well, either way, I think we should get to the castle, because I want to see Noel. I haven't seen him for a little while.
Yeah, plus we need to, check in with the king and the queen. Let them know that.
And the queen, of course, the queen.
Of course, the queen. The queen has to be there. She's the queen. No reason.
Are you getting any ideas for us?
I'll walk over to Costello and say, Noel's mum is hot.
No, Christella would not say that.
No, but I'm
Joe.
making her Costello.
Wait, do we have to give back these rings of intelligence? Or did we just were these gifted to us?
That's up to the queen.
Yeah. Let's get back. I'm still taking the dodge action as I walk away, because I'm afraid Kitty's going to get my tail.
So you're walking, you're bouncing from side to side as you're walking.
Yes.
That's funny.
Kay, I'm begging you, please be quiet. I have a hangover. And I will not help you if she does attack you otherwise. Please. Just stand on the opposite side of the group.
Okay. So you're walking through town. People are waving at you and cheering at you as you pass through the city.
Oh god, this is hell.
I keep waving occasionally.
As you're dodging.
Mm-hmm. Hey, didn't I challenge that guy to a drinking contest? Why does he have wings?
Oh, right, yeah. Yes, several of the elves now seem to have wings, which is odd. Some of them are even flying around the city.
When the king and
Like-
queen ask, that part wasn't my fault. I was responsible for the good bits.
You don't think this is a good bit?
If it's benefiting the kingdom, then I'll take credit. If it's not, then I had nothing to do with it.
Right.
In all fairness, if they look at the situation, the day before we stop everything, they weren't flying. After we stop it, they are flying. They're gonna link it to us regardless.
Let's just get there.
Okay then, let's get going.
Okay. So yeah, people are quite happy. So yes. Anything you guys want to do on the way to the castle?
I want to swing by a shop and get a healer's kit, because I keep forgetting to get one of those.
Okay. So, you want to buy a healer's kit? Healer's kit would be... Sorry, I'm just making some adjustments to the character sheet here. Healer's kit. You can buy healer's kits for 5 gold pieces each.
Yay!
How many did you get?
How much gold do I have on me? I have 6 gold, so I'm going to try and negotiate the price a little bit lower.
Use persuasion.
Persuasion, okay. 20 plus 7. 26!
Very nice. They agree to sell you 2 for 6.
Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. No gold.
Sorry? Yeah, no
I
gold.
now have
0 gold. Where's... Where is the Artemis? Yeah. I can't find you yet, so I'm gonna just post the updated character sheet right here. I think your AC's higher than that too, actually.
I'm hoping to try and find anywhere that's selling, well, where I can get an upgrade for my shield, imbue it with any kind of magic, like shield.
You want a shield of shield?
I want to see if I can get my shield imbued with the spell, or any kind of spell if possible.
Okay, that is possible. A cheaper option would be to buy a tower shield.
Which I am considering as well.
Should give you.
But knowing there is an option to turn a normal shield into a magical one is an actual useful thing for in the future.
Okay. So are you going to try and find a shop that does magical infusions? Like...
Yes, please, if possible.
Okay. Yeah.
How much is it for a general fusion and for a spell? Onto an object?
Depends on how powerful the spell is, really.
For example, if I wanted something like Shield or Hellish Rebuke.
Those are fairly low level, if I remember correctly. So let's see. I can get those spell inscribed onto an item for you. Let's see, where is it? About 100 gold apiece.
Thank you for the information. Sadly, I don't have that kind of gold on me at this moment in time. But would I be able to come back at a later date for this?
Of course
if
you
possible.
may. Certainly.
Thank you.
Okay. So, now what?
That's pretty much all I wanted.
Okay. Anybody else want to do any shopping before they get to the castle?
No, but can Kitty see if she can sneak up on Sea Monkey?
Roll stealth, which is still a d20 plus 14. Seaman Key, I'm assuming you'd be looking for her, so can you make a perception check?
Okay, D20, and what is my...
Your perception's plus 6. Since I only got a 16, you got... Yeah.
I am taking the dodge action, though.
Mm-hmm. So if your advantage would be cancelled out by the disadvantage for the dodge action, so it would just be a straight roll if you plan on hitting her.
Okay. Well, because it's unarmed strike, but I've got the Heart of Umberly.
Yeah, so if you look at that new character sheet I sent in, well, I didn't send it directly to you, I put it in the D&D chat because I couldn't find our chat, but I couldn't find our DMs. But yeah, an unarmed strike, even with, now that you got the Heart of Umberly, would be a d20 plus 14.
What the fuck is with Avray today?
And that one, you miss.
Why is Avray giving me shit fucking rolls today? Like,
So you
Can we say I roly-polied out the way?
I was going to say something like that, yes, that you go to slap and Seaman Key, like, dodges her head to one side. So, not there anymore. Did someone just forgot to do it? Yeah, but Avery hasn't been behaving itself for the last couple of weeks while you've been gone. We need you around to keep it in line.
Yeah. She only listens to you.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Can't believe you're cheating on me with a dice ball.
So you get to the palace. The guards are trying their very best to remain professional, but you can see that they're dying for the opportunity to try out their new fucking wings.
We should talk to Queen Mellow about that.
Again, just remember what I said. If they're positive about it, it was all me. If they're not, no involvement.
Your back feels a little itchy, Forces.
I'm sure that's fine. He would instinctively go like scratch it if he could.
Indeed. It feels a little bit... Yeah. Your arm actually feels a little tight. Like restrictive as well.
I need massage. And yeah, that's what it is. It's the stress.
Yeah, clearly. So anyway, the servants, of course, recognize you and lead you to the throne room, where Mallow and King Carric are catching up, no doubt.
Well, he is getting all of the hugs.
Mellow doesn't have wings because she's not an elf.
Hello doesn't care if she's got wings. She's got Carric back, she's happy.
Fair enough. So presumably Carric has been telling you all about all the intel he gathered from the Kraken before he decided, well, I'm leaving now because my people need me. And the Kraken was like, what? You can't leave? And it was like, yeah, I can. Because Carric is stupid powerful and a Kraken wouldn't be able to stop him.
Did you have a cup of tea with the Kraken?
They live underwater.
Please tell me you had tea.
Kinda. Yep, and playtime too. Kraken can actually make areas under the water.
True.
Like they can make pockets of air. So its lair is probably, especially since it was trying to persuade Carric to work with him. Yeah. The Kraken's original plan. Carric at this point in time, yeah. The Kraken's original plan was to use Carric to acquire the Heart of Umberlee, and Carric played stupid and played for time and gathered as much intel as he could. And just played along, because, yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Seaman Key is hiding at the back of the group.
Oh, fair enough.
Way at the back.
Carric would probably be able to describe his opinion of the Kraken much better than I could. Maybe Carric was using the Kraken to get to the heart himself. Possibly, but... well... if Carric does want the power of the Heart of Umberlee for himself, it's just walked into the throne room. Kitty's chest. Seeming he thinks he's in trouble. Fair enough. So anyway, what would the group of you say to the king and queen?
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Let Forces do all the talking. He seems to have a way with the royalty.
Okay. Well, if Forces is doing the talking, would Shan and Alex like to cameo as Mallow and Carric?
Sure thing, I will.
Sorry, we have the chopping block. Okay. Hello again, Queen Mellow, King Carric. It's nice to meet you, King Carric. It's good to see you again, Queen Mellow. As you may or may not have noticed, we've fixed the issue, and I'm still alive.
Yes, that is very good. I've noticed a certain something, haven't you, honey?
Carric is typing.
Typey type.
I assume there is noise where he is, which is why he's typing instead of talking. On point with the gifts there, Kitty. I'm sure my son would be pleased to see you again. And what's with the wings on my people?
Yes, why are they suddenly flying?
Well, that depends. Well, I can explain. I think I know why it's happening. But first, can I ask, do you think it's a good thing?
Personally, I don't think it's a bad thing. The people seem very happy.
Indeed. Your archers can fly now. That's pretty cool, right? What do you mean, what do we think?
I'm just asking your opinion on the fact that everyone's growing wings. I'll happily explain why my thoughts on why it happened.
Your thoughts on why it happened.
I think he just points saying that he did it.
Carric is typing. Seems like the Guardian of the Heart has something to say. Kitty, that's your cue. No.
Oh, honey, I think they're a little bit scared.
Oh, he is kind of godlike, and there's probably like a dry ice effect coming off him as he's, stood there.
I'm just taking a step to the left away from Forces.
Okay. Essentially, when we went out to deal with the magical fallout, I channeled the magic like I said I would, but instead of using it to turn myself into a god, because I realized that, well, I didn't know how to do that. That I would just instead contact a god that already existed, and I contacted a god known by the name of, and I'm definitely not reading my background right now, of called Iardri. She's an old goddess, and she used to be, well, the goddess of winged elves, and from what I understand, she was kind of going extinct. Well, not worshipped anymore, not by many. And it seemed like
a few Aarakocra, and that's about it. Yeah.
The extra magic that I convinced them to take has bolstered them, and she seems to be granting elves wings. Anyone who worships her, or
Well, that's interesting.
Something
And you did that? Wow, that's very impressive. Honestly, a part of me thought you'd end up becoming mutated monsters. How are you not that?
Why aren't you monsters?
She's
She's
not trying to sound mean.
I wanted to see what Carric was going to say before my response.
Oh no. Carric is typing. So you used my people as bartered goods? Oh, so you assumed that it was part of the deal that the god would take the magic in exchange for... Right.
I apologize. That's not. I think it was a side effect. It wasn't intended. It wasn't
part of the deal.
It was. Iardri was the first god that came to mind when I was thinking of gods that I could potentially have channeled the magic to, and. Well, when we came back into town, I didn't want to tell everyone that I had fixed the problem when, in reality, all I did was channel the magic. And obviously, when I told everyone that
Iardri was responsible,
the goddess that was responsible was Iardri, they started to thank her. She's not getting your people. She's just thanking them for their worship.
Carric is typing. Smokes and starts to snigger. I'm just yanking your tail, kid.
You hear a monkey scream behind the group.
But, yeah. But thank you, though. I'm glad I could help, or I'm glad we could all help. In some way. But Queen Mellow, those items that I left with you because I thought I was going to die, could I have those back?
Yes, of course. Mr. DM out of character, I think Mellow and maybe Carric would want to give the group a little reward.
What do you have in mind?
I was going to ask for a suggestion because I don't want to give too much or too little.
Would it be a gold reward, or would you give them like an uncommon to rare magic item each?
Possibly gold. I also want to double check it's okay with Alex as well.
Well, Carric is typing. I do believe that headbands of intellect were already handed out prior to this little mission anyway.
Yeah, that was to assist with...
Yeah, so they can keep those
working
with them, right? Or you
can
take those
consider that like a thank you in advance. Like you're doing this for us, the least we can do is give you that.
What does Carric say? I think that Atmos has been reported. If what Atmos has been reported is true, I'm sure they've already swiped a lot of rewards. And with a twinkle in his eyes.
I didn't steal anything from Atmos.
Actually, I have had the guards keeping an eye on them. The biggest thing they've stolen is cookies.
And a vase.
And a vase.
I haven't known this group very long. I can attest they haven't stolen anything while I've been here.
If Atmos says I stole, but I'm more bothered about Atmos saying I stole something.
Is that why my grandmother's urn is gone?
No, I don't think it was the urn.
I've been hit with them for less than a week.
Like, he's saying that the vase that they stole was actually an urn.
No, I don't recall there being one.
It was definitely it definitely had something to do with his grandmother though. So
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it might very well have been.
Where's Noel?
No, I think it was his grandmother's vase.
Yes, that's what was originally said. Yes.
If it was an urn, then he might have been in jail, right?
That's that's the joke, I think.
Noel, tell them that the vase was totally an accident and it wasn't me. It was somebody else that just happened to look like me. While we're at it, I definitely didn't go anywhere near any frogs. Yes, the lizardman. Yes, I remember now. Fossil is hiding behind Noel a little.
It was the lizardman. Yeah.
I mean, he does eat anything, says Seaman Key from the back.
No, I'm a changed man.
Is that the story you wish to go with?
Yes, I smashed the vase. I'm sorry. But I still didn't steal from Atmos. At most, I had one drink.
Type.
Yep, sorry.
Type. I like the typing noises.
I'm having ideas, sorry.
It's okay.
No, if you... No. I don't feel like we need anything. We did it because... Well, it was the right thing to do.
A little bit of gold wouldn't hurt. At least then we won't be relying on the crown to pay for our expenses.
But that's the point, though. They have been paying for our expenses. For everything.
Then it'd be a nice gesture for them not needing to pay for everything all the time.
But...
Darcy, they can't hear you talking.
Just say Christella. Kitty's just gonna elbow Christella in the ribs and go, trust me.
Trust me.
I kind of lost my train of thought. Like a really good response in that moment, and then I realised that I was on mute, and now I can't remember what I wanted to do.
So you want to try and get gold? Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
I'm not
out
trying to
of
get...
character, Mello might have another job for them.
You might have what?
I'm thinking Mello might have another job for them. Oh, Carric just put something down.
The crown has already paid for all the stuff you've acquired, so I think you owe the crown in the end. I'd say the gold reward you wish for would suffice to cover the debt you've acquired to the crown. Oh! That's mean.
Can Mello gently elbow Carric?
If you want to.
They did just risk their lives out there.
Kitty, I made another upgrade to the Heart of Umberlee. I think.
Okay.
So, there's the character sheet. Custom magic items.
No.
What?
It's a small, very reasonable King Carric. I think
What's he said?
you're very wise, and everything that you've said is fair. We have gained a lot from the kingdom and haven't really done anything to pay it back. So the reward would cover that, I believe. But Christella does have a point. She is new to the group and hasn't benefited as much as we have. But she put herself just as much danger as we have. So, just a small reward to them. I think gold would be more than sufficient, so that way they can spend it on what they find useful. Christella, you've been asked a question.
I don't know how to respond.
What does she want?
It's a big question. A small gold reward would be nice, honestly, but I don't know if it'd be too much to ask from you. As you have said yourself, you paid for this lot all alone.
Alright. What do you ask of the kingdom there? Just say. If you don't have any wishes, I'll leave you all to it.
Honey, I do have a small suggestion. I'm guessing the mutated folks are still out there, correct?
I think. Celeste was traveling. Gone?
Celeste started doing it, and we also assumed that the clerics within the town would also start.
Yeah. So there have already been efforts made to change everybody back from monsters into people.
Nice.
But what was your proposal going to be?
Mello was going to suggest some gold for Costella. I'm just trying to think what would be fair.
What would be a fair amount to give to Christella?
Yeah. That's who we were talking about, right?
Yeah. Just why Christella?
If I could be so bold, if we assume that we work on the amount that realistically we've likely spent on behalf of the crown, and Christella hasn't benefited to that amount, I would put it somewhere in the region of 100 gold.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a fair amount.
Oh, I see. So the reason why Christella's getting gold and the rest of you aren't is because the rest of you built up debts and Christella didn't?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Does that sound reasonable to you, Carric? $100 gold to get these miscreants off your island. Okay.
We to do now.
Well, a servant is sent to collect, to gather 100 gold from the treasury, I assume.
Thank you for your kindness.
Mello, would you send a servant to get 100 gold?
Yeah, she would. Sorry, I thought you were asking Alex.
Well,
yeah, she would.
Whichever of you wants to respond.
Yeah, Mello will probably do that.
Okay,
She'll
okay.
send a servant.
So the servant goes flying off down the hallway, literally.
Simon Key is still hiding at the back.
Thank you for taking our words into consideration, and thank you for obliging us, and thank you for continuing to trust us with. with your son. He's very important to us.
Oh. Carric, do you charge the party with dealing with the Kraken and investigating the event it mentioned to you while you were in its captivity? Yes. Yeah, but it didn't know. It thought that it had captured you, but in fact you were only there because you wanted to gather as much intel as you wanted, as you could. So yeah, King Carric will pass on what he found out, which is that the reason why the Kraken wanted Carric was so that it too could acquire the Heart of Umberlee. The reason why it wanted the Heart of Umberlee is because there's an event coming that the Kraken referred to as
The hateful consumption.
the hateful compulsion. Hateful compulsion. And he wanted to be able to survive the encounter. Having complete command over the sea would be an interesting side effect, of course, but mostly it wanted just to be able to survive the hateful compulsion. So yes, it's likely that this Kraken is going to be causing more problems in future. It is, of course... It would be way too easy for Carric to deal with it himself, and he's got more important matters to deal with. Go to it. Basically.
Seaman Key will whisper in Flossus's ear, "Do we get paid for doing this?"
You did
He's
just
not
see what happened
saying
when
it
I
out
was
loud.
right?
My understanding is that the Crown will keep bankrolling us.
Uh-huh.
You should be going to sleep now. Work tomorrow.
Vox, you need to go to bed?
Carry on.
Starting to sound an awful like couples therapy.
She has no idea regarding boundaries.
Yes, yeah. Forces were just whisper back, like, I believe we're just going to keep working like we used to work. They will pay for things if Null agrees, and that's how it's going to work.
Yeah. So yeah, Prince Null will keep putting things on the royal tab.
We just need to be sure that next time we aren't too frivolous so that we don't piss them off. We know he's here now.
Or we spend even more.
No, I just
You're still in the throne room.
and I just bargained to get you a reward.
Steal more money from other people if we can't rely on the Bank of Noel's mum and dad.
The Bank of Noel's mum and dad.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure.
Can you imagine
Your
that being
Majesty,
written on the top of
Highnesses.
the? Can you imagine that being written on the top of the banknotes? Bank of Noel's mum and dad. Not the Royal Bank of Erwa. The Bank of Noel's mum and dad.
Anyway, thank you, your assorted highnesses and majesties. I believe we should be off.
The Bank of Noel's mum and dad, thanks to you for your patronage.
Demon Key is going to be the first one out the door.
Can Kitty carry Noel out now that she has her strength back?
You're gonna pick the prince up and walk out with him?
Yeah. I'm just going to give him...
Noel, do you protest or do you allow yourself to be carried? Like the princeling you are. Dad, I swear this is a one-time thing. She doesn't carry me everywhere, I promise.
Just carry him most places. Make him look cool, you know.
Mello will whisper to Noel, I think our son has a girlfriend. How sweet.
You mean you'll whisper to Carric?
Yeah, sorry, whisper to Carric.
Shut up, Kitty.
Can I try and see if I can grab Forces as well?
Have one in each arm. Like a pair of babies.
Oh, it looks like he's got a girlfriend.
He's typing.
Typey type.
Ta-da, we're training to join a circus.
But also, yes, he does.
When were you going to tell us about this, Noel?
Yeah, no. Tell him about your girlfriend and your boyfriend.
And your various other friends. Shut up, Forces! Putting the whore in Forces.
You can get us out of here, though. You just have to tell Kitty to leave. I suggested we left.
Yeah, just turn around and walk out. That's all you have to do. Anyway.
It's just gonna be Kitty carrying Forces and Noel. Yeah, I think I should carry him like that. Just strolls out.
Hangs limp in defeat. Can we just go, please? Alright then. So what do you need for this mission to go fight a frickin' kraken?
A boat.
A boat.
Yeah, probably a boat.
A big boat. Some might even
Maybe
call
a
it...
sky ship.
I was going to say some might even call it a ship. But yeah. See if you can find a sky ship that still has functioning magical drives.
And as soon as they get out of eye shot of Carric and Mello, Seaman Key's just going to hug Carric. Oh, I missed you so much. Your dad is so scary.
You mean Noel, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hug Noel. Okay. Oh
Seaman,
my god, I missed you so much.
Seaman
Your
Key.
dad,
Okay.
so scary.
Oh no, the Pearl of the Ocean is at your disposal. Okay, so the Pearl of the Ocean, I'm assuming, is the royal flagship, yes? Oh, there's typing. Not flagship, but not the run to the fleet either. Okay, cool. All right. Pearl of the Ocean. You just need to go down to the docks and claim it.
On the way back down to the docks, I'm actually going to get that shield upgrade. So I've got the gold for it now.
Okay. Which spell do you want to infuse onto the shield?
Hellish Rebuke, please.
Hellish Rebuke. Cool.
Punish anyone that actually does hit me.
So you now have Shield of Rebuke.
Ooh.
Contained in the bound spell. It is, however... Let me just double check that I'm reading this right. Yes. It's basically a one and done spell.
Oh, so I can't use it multiple times.
Nope. You'll take, if you want to get it charged up again, you'll have to go back and pay another 100.
Then in that case, I'm keeping my gold.
Okay. Alternatively, you can go get that +5 tower shield instead of your plus...
Yeah, I'll get the +5 tower shield.
Yeah. That would only cost you... Let's see... Yeah, 25. So,
yeah, I'll take the +5 tower shield then.
So yeah, it's the same thing as a regular shield. Basically, it's mobile 3/4 cover. So it gives you +5 to AC. Unlike a regular shield, which is only +2. Make sense?
I like the shield. Yeah. I'm even harder to hit it now.
It is heavy though.
Fine with me. It's not like I'm already wearing heavy armor.
That's a good point. How are you wearing heavy armor?
Forge Cleric.
Okay.
Gives you proficiency in heavy armor.
Right, but don't you have to be over a certain strength to be able to walk around in heavy armor without getting exhausted?
Not exhausted, but it affects my movement.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's full plate. You need to be 18 strength.
Yeah, you need to have a strength of 15.
15.
Yeah. And your strength is 10.
I will be focusing on buffing my strength.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Move quick. If the armor the armor reduces the wearer's speed by 10, unless the wearer has the strength score equal or higher. So yeah, at the moment, while you're still wearing your ridiculous, your armor, your oh, did you already reduce it? Is that why you? Oh, yeah. Your character sheet already says that your speed is only 20 foot. So it looks like D&D Beyond corrected that for us already. Marvelous. Okay. Seaman Key looks guilt-ridden. Why are you guilt-ridden?
A part of him feels like he should be in trouble because feels like he failed his job on King Carric's ship. On top of that, he also technically stabbed the prince and sort of feels like the one responsible for putting him in that position at the...
On the other hand, because you still had half the map and the prince had the other half, the Kraken wasn't able to get to the heart of Umberlee before you guys did. So
True, but he still stabbed a prince.
long live DDB.
D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. We'll see. Yeah, no idea what the future of D&D Beyond is going to be. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. So you make your way towards the Pearl of the Ocean, whilst people are flying around the city, enjoying their wings, singing praises to the goddess of flying elves, of winged elves. Yeah. And even the crew on the ship, many of them have wings.
Forces, are you still claiming credit for this, or are you in denial?
He's like the credit goes to his goddess. That's the whole reason why it's working.
The goddess is the one that gave the people wings. I just channeled the magic, like I said.
Mm-hmm. You just give her
if
access
you think
to
about
the
it,
power.
it's pretty amazing that
Go on.
it took one day being back. Just changed all these people.
Yeah. I was going to have it take a little bit longer, but anyway. So yeah. Your arm is feeling really uncomfortable now, Forces.
Armor?
Your clothes.
Clothes. When they get to the ship, he'll take his shirt off.
Wings!
Oh my god, seriously?
Well, I already have. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. Now I have wings.
Oh, don't sound disappointed about it.
Well, I already have. I can turn into a bird.
Yeah.
Give me the wings.
Ooh, there is a way you can give him wings.
But that's fine. Yeah. Yes, I can see why. Just whatever we do. I know I said that we should probably go find my mom. We can't go find her now that I have wings.
Why not?
She'll be so obsessed. And I just no.
It could be your mum's now got wings as well.
She likely does. As I mentioned, she was the, I'm quite convinced, only follower of this goddess left.
And now there's more.
Inexplicable. I don't know why. She just was. So very likely that she does. But she'll be even more obsessed at the fact that her only son also has wings now.
The only son as far as you know. It's been a while since you've seen your mum.
I'm sorry, I still don't see a downside.
Have you met many religious families?
I gesture to what I'm wearing.
Okay, now imagine that.
Can I have it?
Imagine that imagine that your mother was the only follower of your god. And then you suddenly one day start developing powers that are related to that kind of god. So like in my instance, I had the ability to control gusts of air randomly.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to imagine me with a mother.
Well, you had a mother because someone gave birth to you. So
Never
don't
knew her.
try and make me the shitty one. Because you never saw them, you still had one.
Look, either way, your mum's going to be happy. Would you rather it be?
I
Well,
don't mind her
I
being.
don't have wings.
I don't mind her being happy. What she's going to be is obsessed.
Is insufferable. Yeah.
Just ignore it. It's fine. I have wings now. Cool.
Just think, you can now fly without turning into a bird.
Or a hybrid. All looking even remotely crow-like.
Yeah, but I just know that when I see that crow, the other crow again, he'll somehow think that this is somehow related to me spreading the crow disease.
Wait. You spread a crow disease? What have I missed?
Long story, doesn't matter. We're sailing a ship now.
Did you say stealing?
Sailing.
I heard sailing and I was just like, hell no.
No, I couldn't sell the ship. We just got it. I have to crash it at least once before we sell it.
There will be no selling of the ship.
Mm-hmm. That ship belongs to the crown.
It's Noel's baby.
Only Noel can pilot the ship. He is the chosen
I'm
one.
pretty sure the captain will be, or the helmsman rather, will be piloting the ship. But still.
Who is the captain?
Well, it certainly isn't Clancy. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, Seaman Key would end him on the spot.
Yeah, it's not Clancy. It's just some generic winged elf. I'm sure he's looking a little grizzled and sea-blown, but still.
Yeah, Kitty, we will have fun on the seas.
Damn it, not again.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
We're on top of the sea.
I was gonna say, the last thing you want on a boat is to go under the sea.
We can go under if you want.
Wait, we can?
Yeah, sure.
Look who's interested in going under the sea now.
No.
So
When I can breathe under the water, then I'll be interested. But currently I'll sink like a rock.
Yet your interest was piqued.
Yes. That we could go under the sea. It does not mean I wish to drown.
Now where's the fun in that?
I'm not gonna drown.
Kitty try and sneak away. She doesn't want to go on the boat again.
You don't want to go on the boat?
I'm just gonna clutch onto Kitty. Just make sure she doesn't run away.
Sure. Bear in mind that if she did want to run away, you could possibly hang on to her, but you probably couldn't stop her from actually leaving.
Hold on, I've got an idea. Seaman Key ties some feathers that are probably all over the place. Kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty!
You can grab some gold
What do
feathers.
you take me for?
A cat who likes to chase feathers.
I'm about to chase a monkey and make him my dinner.
You'll have to chase him onto the ship!
You're gonna kill her, aren't you?
Anyway. So Kitty
Seaman
doesn't
Key's
want
just going to ask what roles are available on the ship.
rolls.
Yeah, you know, like helmsman, mapsman, all that.
Oh, we're fully staffed. No need to worry about that. But what?
If I was gonna say, but we're trained to do it. But actually, no. This works in my favor. I was gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm heading up to the crow's nest.
Are you sure? I mean, it's kind of high up there.
I have wings.
Yeah, I suppose. Suppose you do. Yeah. Try not to get tangled in the rigging. Had an albatross get stuck in the rigging once. It was a nightmare.
That's why you have a cat on board the ship.
Cats aren't gonna stop albatrosses.
That's why you have tabaxi on the ship.
We got no tabaxi on this ship.
You do now. You see that one that doesn't want to get on board? She's coming with us.
She doesn't look like a tabaxi.
Oh, that's right. No, she's not a tabaxi anymore.
No. She's back to being a shifter. And probably looks human right now.
Come on, kitty. You want the pretty feathers? And to maybe beat up a monkey?
Christella, you trying to get my attention?
Yeah. This may sound odd, but do you have any word for prey on this ship, or not by any chance?
Anywhere to pray? I mean, like the chapel?
Yes, if possible.
Yeah, sure, go. Go to the chapel. Chaplain should be in there already.
Thank you.
You want to go pray, huh?
Yeah. Considering that all the roles on the ship were filled, not really needed much on deck.
Okay. So you're praying to Grumsh?
Yes.
Oh boy. You know, Grumsh is a god of, right?
Yeah.
Maybe best not to worship him when you're in an elf community.
Currently, I have not been given other choices. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to pray to this other god without Grumsh betraying me and stripping me of all my power.
Alright. So, you're going to go to the chapel and pray to Grumsh.
Yes.
Anything in particular that you're praying for?
A safe voyage, mainly.
A what voyage?
A safe voyage.
A safe voyage. Again, you do know who he's the god of, right?
Yeah.
What
Again,
is the god
I need
of?
to have every advantage I can, though, at this rate.
Okay.
Because again, I'm currently sailing with people he probably hates.
Well, actually, ice elves are fairly chill with a lot of races. I think that includes orcs, because they didn't grow up with the racism.
The frost elves are a lot more tribal, less uppity. But anyway,
It might be the only elf race Grumsh tolerates.
Grumsh.
Grumsh, sorry.
No worries. Anyway. What's everybody else doing as the ship gets ready to set sail?
Probably Seaman Key likes it on the ship. He likes doing ship things.
So he's going to be helping the sailors out best he can.
Yeah.
following orders, even though he hasn't directly been given any? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. He's a sailor. Sails.
He is a seaman. Yes. May I suggest praying to Njord instead? All right. Or Neptune, or Umbly, even. Freaking Talos. Anyway. So the captain is going to ask, where are we heading, Your Highness? Prince No?
Sorry, what?
The captain is going to want to know where to go.
To the Kraken.
To the Kraken? I'm sorry, sir. You want us to sail toward a Kraken?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'd probably brief the captain and what
exactly?
Carric briefed us in.
Fair. Very well. Set sail for deep ocean. Aye, Captain. Alright. And so they begin setting sail. And yeah. Kitty.
Yes.
Normally, just standing on a ship is enough to make you feel nauseous. This time, you're not feeling that. In fact, the rhythm of the waves seems to match the rhythm of your own heart. In the meantime... Oh, Christella's typing something. What's Christella typing?
I'm not typing anything.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
Oh.
I'm listening intently.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything in particular as the ship moves?
Seaman Key is probably sort of lost in thought as he's going through the motions.
Yeah? What are you thinking about?
Just everything that's happened, the whole thing with the Crown, Captain Clancy, fighting the Kraken.
Okay.
What his future goals are.
What are his future goals?
Seaman Key one day wants to become captain of his own ship.
So, mutiny?
No, he's not thinking mutiny. It's more a role he wants to earn.
Fair.
But he's
Really
concerned
mutiny?
he won't be able to earn that role.
Oh. Okay. So. The waves begin to get a bit choppier. And the clouds begin to darken.
Oh, great. Praying to Grumsh did not do a thing. Even though...
Oh, no, it did. It did. It did this, because he's a storm god.
And I asked for calm seas?
You asked for... Yeah. You asked for basically a good journey. So things get lost in translation when you try to pray to gods. And what Grumsh considers a good journey is a fun one.
Captain, this might be my fault.
Then undo it.
Have you talked to an orc? This is probably the best we're going to get, besides, tornadoes. And death.
What do you mean, orcs?
Well, I kind of pray to Grumsh.
Why?
Well, it was who I was raised to pray to. I didn't really know I had other options until recently.
That's the god that likes to fight, right?
Yes.
That's the god that is defined by his love of fighting, right?
Yes. Again, I didn't know I had other options until recently.
To be fair, fights could help us get stronger. Stronger means we can take on the Kraken easier.
I guess we're in for a fight, lads.
Sorry.
Gonna hiss.
Kitty, think of it like this. We could crash on a deserted island at this rate.
Be better than being on the water.
Technically, you're on a boat that's on the water.
On a ship. It's a ship. It's not a fucking boat, it's a ship.
Aren't they both the same thing?
No.
Yeah.
You're a sea cadet, Darcy, goodness sake.
Yeah, years ago. God, woman.
Hey, Kitty. Why don't I show you some swimming techniques for in case you fall in the water?
In case you need them.
Would that help you feel more comfortable if you could beat the water?
This isn't a terrible idea.
Actually, you swimming might be able to save my life as well, so please teach her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me teach you the monkey paddle.
Monkey paddle!
I will not humiliate myself to such length. I'd rather drown.
Fine, kitty paddle. I'll create a special kitty paddle just for you. What kind of role would I need to teach her?
Some sort of intelligence roll. Probably... yeah, investigation.
Oh yeah, we have a headband of intellect, don't we? So what does that actually increase my intelligence to?
19, which is a +4 modifier.
Okay.
The water begins thrashing around quite a bit.
What roll did I need to make again?
What's your... Okay, let me have a look at your character sheet here quick, so I can tell you. So, at the moment... looks like you already... It says +9 for investigation on your character sheet. Why is it +9? Did you...
Double proficiency.
That would bring it to a +10 if you got double... Meh, whatever.
Plus, I think the
So anyway...
headband of intellect, I didn't change it on my intelligence modifier.
Okay, well it should be a +12 with the headband of intellect. Okay?
Okay.
So d20 plus 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 12.
So,
Ooh, I am a decent teacher.
uh-huh. 20. Yes. Now, if Kitty can do a history check to see how good she is at retaining it. While, actually do it with disadvantage because you're somewhat distracted by the fact that the ship is getting bounced all over the place on the water and the wind is getting, and lightning is getting so violent that you can see a couple of thundering funnels of water. Like, literally you're not really paying attention very well. And you swear that one of these water columns has a face.
Okay, that's not me. I'm not responsible for this.
Oh god.
I didn't do it, he says. Remind me not to allow the orc to pray to any evil or chaotic gods. Yeah. Would you all like
Don't
to...
pray to any evil or chaotic gods.
Because this happens.
Because this happens. Would you all like to roll initiative?
Forces. Later, can you introduce me to your god? I think mine wants to kill us.
He just wants to give you a bit of fun. Son of a b... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, the Leviathan goes first. Which is fun. Followed by Forces. And then Cristalla. And Kitty. And then Sue and Key. And finally, the great Prince Noel, who rolled an epic 6 on his initiative. Mm-hmm.
At least it isn't me.
At least it isn't you this time, yeah. So the Leviathan is going to create a big-ass fucking tidal wave.
You're there to heal us after we get injured.
Would you all make...
I'm glad I took the healer seat.
Would you all make a strength saving throw as the wave smashes into the ship?
Two.
+9, isn't it? Because of...
Yeah. I did change it on your character sheet, I believe.
Fall in the water, but that's fine. I intended to jump in the water anyways.
I wasn't going to have you all washed into the water, but you are.
No, thank you. I'll sink like a brick.
Yeah. Yes, you would. You do, however, all get knocked prone and take 31 points of damage.
Half that.
Mm-hmm. Although how you would avoid a wall of water, I don't know. But go on then.
I can do it. I dive
You can
into the
blame me for
water,
this,
that's
Noel.
how I avoid
You
it.
can happily blame me.
They blame the orc. It's gone from I blade the lizardman to I blade the orc.
Technically, Vox was just an idiot. Christella prayed for a safe trip. She didn't realize her god wanted to kill her.
Well, that...
It's orc culture. They wouldn't even pray for a safe trip.
Yeah, that doesn't translate. There is no orc word for safe. Anyway. Forces.
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're getting a lightning bolt.
You're getting a lightning bolt. You're receiving a lightning bolt?
No, I'm lightning bolting the big Leviathan.
Alright. So it needs to make a dex save, yes? Is that how that
Actually,
works?
hang on.
Lightning bolt.
In fact, I've changed my mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Can it make an intelligence save, please?
An intelligence save?
Yes.
Why would you be picking on its intelligence? Five!
Amazing. I'm casting Rowlifim's Psychic Lance.
Alright. How much damage do you do? I'm sorry, I'm laughing at what Noel wrote. How can someone who says they come from a holy family be this ignorant of their own god? You know what? I heard tales of a cleric like you. He was called Hope.
Hey! Hope's a good cleric.
With only 2 spell slots?
Yes! He's a good cleric. Definitely not a warlock.
So is that a total of 39 points of damage, Forces?
39 points of damage. He is also incapacitated.
Oh. Condition. Incapacitated. What can he... He's not immune to it.
That's until
Alright.
the start of my next turn.
You know what? Screw it. Legendary resistance.
Okay.
19. Right? Because it's halved?
Yes, it would take half, so half of 39 total, which is...
19.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I will use 2 sorcery points to bonus action, quicken spell. Can I get another intelligence saving throw from it?
Alright.
Different spell though, obviously.
It's gonna have to be a cantrip this time, yeah. 14.
That is a fail.
What are you gonna do this time?
It's getting a mind sliver.
Okay. Mind Sliver also has an additional effect, doesn't it?
Yes. A D4 from its next saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll save my save. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Awesome. Christella, what do you want to do?
I'd like to cast a Bane.
Bane. Choose up to 3 creatures of your choice you can see within range to make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw, must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll saving throw. So, plus 9. minus the d4 from Mindsliver. That's an 11.
Fails.
Mm-hmm.
You needed a 15.
That's okay.
So from anything it does now, it needs a d4 minus from it.
Yeah. So basically you're extending the Mindsliver effect over the course of a minute instead of it being just the next throw. Sweet. Anything else?
I'm going to stand up because I've been knocked prone.
Yes. So Christella gets back up again. Okay. Kitty.
Okay. So, the thing we're attacking is a solid object, right? It's not water.
Well, it's an elemental.
Okay.
Its physical body consists of water.
Right, I'm not sure if
It is a creature with a swim speed.
So does that mean I could dominate? Well, no, because it's not a monster, is it?
It is absolutely a monster. You can try to dominate it if you want to, using your Heart of Umberly.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let's see what this thing can do.
Try and get this under your control. Wisdom saving throw. Plus 10 minus d4. Gets an 11.
It fails.
Yeah, I'm going to legendary resistance it though. Which means I've only got one left now.
We've used 2 in a turn.
I know.
Wait, shouldn't it be 2d4? Because of Bane. It's 1d4 from Mindsliver, 1d4 from the Bane.
No, I used the 1d4 from Mindsliver on Bane.
Okay.
The charisma saving throw that I needed to throw to resist Bane.
Okay.
Got the d4 applied to it. That was my next saving throw, you see? Okay. So, Kitty, that didn't work this time. But it won't be able to resist it forever. Anything else you're doing, Kitty? Like standing up? Or are you staying down?
Kitty's gonna stand up.
Okay. Seaman Key.
The Seaman Key is going to get out his crossbow. How far away is it?
You're gonna stand up first?
Yeah, I is going to stand up.
This thing is roiling around your ship. So yeah, it's in range. Shoot it.
Okay, then I could use my Shadow Blade.
Oh, you're gonna throw your Shadow Blade at it?
Yeah, if it's close enough.
Alright. Do it.
Okay, so I think I got a +7 to hit, and I technically have extra attack as well.
Yes. So... And it reappears in your hand every time you throw it, so... You can throw it twice!
+7 to hit. I feel like that should be more.
No. You're...
Okay.
Let me double check. Whether it's a spell attack or a... Yeah. Shadow Blade is such a great spell, but let's see. So, okay, it's a melee attack, yeah. So, it would be the d20 plus 7. Yeah.
Okay. Question, I have my owl back, right?
Why would you have your owl back?
Because it's a familiar.
You can re-summon it.
Yeah.
Did
Re-summon me.
Did
Would
you
I have done it earlier in the day?
Yeah, I imagine if you were going to do it, you would have done it when you woke up.
Okay. So I'm going to use my burrow to give me advantage.
So you're going to have it fly towards the Leviathan so that it's within 5 feet of the Leviathan.
Yes.
Okay.
So I also get the sneaky attacky. And I forgot to put the extra R.
Exclamation R, space 2, space D20 plus 7, space ADV. There we go. Both of those hit. So you get to do 2d8 psychic damage with each hit. So that's 4d8 altogether. Plus 6 plus 4d6. Although
36.
Having an ally within... Okay, it would have been enough to hit anyway. Just remember, technically, having an ally within 5 feet doesn't technically give you advantage. It just gives you the sneak attack bonus, but whatever.
Okay.
It's still... even if we did it off the 12 and the 10, it would have still been enough to hit, so it's fine. Okay. Ouchie, ouchie. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Prince Noel.
Yeesh.
What you
I'm gonna stand up,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna pull a forces.
You're going to pull a forces.
Can I please have an intelligence saving throw?
Uh-huh.
We both have the same spell. Ha 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 ha.
Yep, you recognize its weak spot and you're going for it. Alright then. -4, minus D4. 11.
Fail.
I'm gonna have to use my last legendary resistance. Because this was the Psychic Lance, wasn't it?
It was.
30. Alright, so I'll take 15 of that.
And then I'm gonna do some...
Ray of Frost?
No, because I can't quicken, because I keep forgetting I have to change. Bardic
Come on.
Inspiration for...
You do have twinned, though.
I do, but I can only target
A
another
second
one.
creature, yeah. Nah.
Yeah. But I can distance spell.
Yeah, that's not much help at this time. Yep. Mm.
No. So, Bardic Inspiration for Kitty.
Okay. Leviathan is going to go first. Alright. So it's going to enter the ship's space and slam the fuck out of it. Because that's what it does.
Okay.
3d20 plus 14. 32, 21, 25.
Very quick with Bet. If this is an attack, Bane does apply here as well.
Attack roll or saving throw, okay. So, in that case, 3d4. So the 32 would have been -3. The 21 would have been -2, making it a 19. The 25 would have been -3, so making it 22. Pretty sure it's still going to hit the ship, because the ship is just made of wood and it can't go anywhere. So, it's a siege monster after all. It's going to hit the big thing rather than the individual things on it.
Mm.
So, 2d... Well, that's, 4d12 plus... 2d10 plus 6... 24 and 4d12 plus 3d6, and that's all multiplied by 2 because siege monster. 216 points of damage to the ship. Forces, what do you want to do?
Okay. Well,
Ship's not going to be able to take too many more hits like that.
Boss is gonna
I hate holy people.
Boss is gonna use his handy dandy wings so that he doesn't have to worry about being on the ship.
Okay.
And then can I get an intelligence save?
D20. -4, minus D4. Fuck. 2, of course, and he's out of fucking resistances.
33 and incapacitated until the start of my turn.
Incapacitated can't take actions or reactions. Lose his concentration on spells. Okay.
And then I will quicken spell. Chill touch.
That's the necrotic one, right?
Yeah. It's a to hit one, so.
Yeah. Range spell attack. Yep, that hits. 3d8. 19 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Cristela, la.
I'm going to cast a mending on the ship.
That's going to take a minute.
Yeah, that thing's not moving. We're fine.
It's 10 rounds.
That's going to take 10 rounds. You're doing nothing but holding the ship.
I've got bait on it.
Let me check something.
I'm sorry, my main weapon is fire against water. I don't think it'll do that much.
Alright. Okay.
Every little helps.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend hitting it as hard as you can.
Yes. But instead, Cristela is going to put their hands on both sides of a broken plank and hold it.
No. I'm going to go straight onto the ship.
Yes.
Not a plank. I'm fixing the entire thing.
Read the spell. The spell repairs a single break.
Oh, ignore that then.
It would be better to fight there.
I need to find something that... Everything I've got is concentration. Damn it.
Look, do you have spirit guardians?
Yes, which is concentration.
Use that one.
Yeah, but yeah, it is going to take the bane off the thing, but yeah.
Wait.
Right.
Let's see. What else have you got?
Do you have spectral weapon?
No. If I did, again, it's concentration.
No, it isn't.
Ooh.
Spiritual weapon is not concentration. At least not in...
Oh, I just realised something I can make it do.
Okay.
I'm going to cast command.
Okay. D20 plus 10.
I'm going to command it to halt.
D4. It's got a 24.
Yeah, it's immune. Look, I did what I could.
Kitty!
Can I try and cast polymorph on it?
That's a wisdom save as well, isn't it? Hey, holy person, you have a mace. 22.
Yes, and it's in the ocean.
Why is it in the ocean?
Oh yeah, I forgot to infiltrate the ship. Duh.
What? Anyway. Kitty, your spell save DC was 15, so it passed. So it's not getting polymorphed into anything.
That is annoying. How dare it save?
Kate.
Okay. I have a Shadow Blade. I intend to use it.
Make 2 iterations of D20 plus 7.
D20 plus 7, using my perk to give me advantage.
It doesn't give you advantage, it just gives you the sneak attack bonus. But ignore me anyway, that's fine.
Sorry, I'll roll it again.
No, it's fine. We'll just take the 19, which hits, and the 4, which doesn't. Okay?
Okay.
So you get 1 hidden.
Okay. So it's 2d8, right?
2d8.
And I wasn't ignoring you, I just misheard.
2d8 plus 3 plus 4d6.
I wasn't ignoring you,
Okay,
I just misunderstood.
that's fine, that's fine. Go ahead and roll, please. $27 points of damage. Nice. Okie dokie. Got anything else up your sleeve?
No.
No? If you wanted to, you could hide as a bonus action, and then the next turn you really would have advantage.
Okay then.
Are you okay?
You know I don't like being accused of things I didn't do.
Okay, I'm sorry, my mistake. I didn't mean to... It's just... I said one thing and you did another, that's all. I don't know why. Sorry for jumping to conclusions. I didn't mean to.
Sorry, I don't like it when...
I understand. I'm the same way.
Okay, sorry for getting snappy.
Okay. Prince Noel.
Yeah.
I didn't roll stealth.
Oh yes, you haven't yet.
Okay.
It would be D20 plus 4. Okay. That's a shame. Prince Noel.
See.
What would you like to do?
I would like to distance spell and inflict wounds at 6th level, please.
Okay. Melee spell attack.
Question, if it's incapacitated, would that give us advantage?
I'm afraid not, no.
What?
Probably should, but rules as written it doesn't. 12 unfortunately does not hit. Okay, but wait. Oh no, that was Kitty that got the bardic inspiration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Meow. Sad. Okay, well, the Leviathan can't do anything because it's...
wait. Wait.
I'm waiting.
I have favored by the gods.
Yes, you do. Roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
That's a 6.
brings it up to an 18, which hits.
Yes.
Go ahead and do your damage.
It would be a
What level did you want to cast it at?
at 6th level.
Oh, so yeah. That's right. 39 points of damage, and it's necrotic, and yeah, all gets through. Okay.
And then a bardic to Seaman King.
Nice. And then it would be the Leviathan's turn, who can do fuck all, because he's incapacitated. Forces.
I hope it likes being incapacitated, because guess what?
You're going to do it again.
I'm going to do it again. At 5th level.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking
wait.
3.
Yeah.
Oh! Alright. $19 points of damage. And it's incapacitated.
Quicken spell.
Quicken spell.
Chill
Quicken
till.
spell. This is gonna suck. $17. That's exactly what you need. That's its AC is 17, so 13 more points of damage. Oof. If any one of you had
My
power
turn.
to kill, now would be the time to do it.
Ugh. Still has 100 hit points, or just under.
Mm-hmm. Crystella, la la la.
I'm going to attack with my mace.
Did you say it was in the ocean?
No!
He decided it wasn't.
You said I could hit it with my mace.
Okay.
Yeah. 19 hits. I mean, yeah. I did say sharing the space with the ship, so yeah.
I'm also throwing on Divine Smite, and I get Blessed Strike as well on top of this.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Thirty-four points damage.
Okay. Nice. Very well
I'm
done.
going to keep concentrating on Bane as well.
Yes, of course you are. Yes. Although... Oh, yeah, you use Divine Smite, not a Spell Smite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kitty!
Okay, so it's still up and active.
Yeah, though it can't really do much because it's incapacitated, so just kick the shit out of it.
Can I use Cool Lightning?
Yes, you can. D20.
That needs to make
A dexterity
can't
save.
remember that. Yeah.
Minus D4. 7.
I love Bane. I love it.
It's a great spell. It's not going to make me cry at all. 11 points of damage. Okay. And see what key.
I would like to use the thingy-mabob.
The thingamabob that does the job is bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Are you going to shoot again with advantage? Actually, no, you don't have advantage because you didn't successfully hide, sadly. So it's just 2 iterations.
The reason I have my bird is to give me advantage. It basically gives me the help action.
Yeah, let me just double check, because I know that that's what you have been using it for, but I've not... I just want to clarify for myself that it can do that. Sorry. The... Find familiar. Independently of you, but always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls its own initiative and action on its own turn. It can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal, including help. Okay. So yeah, instead of it flying to within 5 feet of the Leviathan, it is next to you, trying to help you aim and shoot. So, okay.
That's what I was trying to do last turn.
Fair. In which case you would have gotten an extra. Yeah, the other one would have hit.
Then
So go ahead.
Accuse me of not listening.
Yeah, sorry. I'm wrong. You're right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't mean to get snappy. It's just.
Yeah.
You sounded very annoyed at me, and I got
I
defensive.
didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I was just trying to keep the action rolling because it's already past midnight.
Is it?
Yes.
Woo! I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's why I'm... It's not that... I'm trying to keep this rolling. Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot the
to
advantage this time. Try that again.
20 plus 7.
Okay. Yeah, only the 26 hits. But since you did have one that should have hit last round, go ahead and do 48 plus 6 plus 46. Sweet. It's still up, but it doesn't look like it's got much structural integrity left. Ooh, the 13. You do have bardic inspiration, so if you want to add it to that 13 to see if you can hit again, please do.
Okay.
What's the bardic inspiration? No.
D8.
A D8. Roll a D8, please.
Okay. D8.
An 8. Nice. Okay, so that one hits as well. So you get to do an additional 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3. 7.
And the Leviathan goes down. And the sea's calm. And the sky clears. Which is good, because your ship's in a hell of a state, and it's going to need all hands to repair it.
I'll get to the mending spell.
Do you need anyone to climb down and look at the damage, Captain?
Every extra pair of hands helps. Bear in mind
Also,
that a lot of the other crewmen can fly now, so they can also... But yes. Go on.
I'm going to cast Aura Healing around me. If anyone's hurt, just come here. I'm kind of stuck here while I fix everything.
I is going to walk over to the half orc and give him a hug as I accept the healing because I would like healing.
You can also, of course, if you want to, take a short rest. You won't be able to help repair the ship while you're resting, but you can use hit die to get back up.
So, technically, you can't use mending on the ship.
You'd have to use it on each individual board.
Yes.
Yeah, and the break can't be larger than 1 foot in any dimension.
Well, that's why I'm saying he would be putting his hands on each broken plank.
I'm focusing on the biggest things that are broken. For example, if the mast is damaged in any way, like
Yeah, you'd have
master-
to work.
master-
You'd have to work on the smallest things.
The mast would be too big for the mending cantrip to work.
oh damn it.
It's okay. Come on, let's get this boat patched up.
So they've got plenty of people that will be able to actually fix it, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have shipwrights
Yeah, of course.
and carpenters on board.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But, yeah. Everybody else will be helping them, you know?
If I take a short rest, would I be interrupting my short rest if I used Mage Hand to hold a bucket of nails?
Yeah, because short rest you're supposed to be doing light activity only. Like, sitting and reading a book or something.
Okay, then I'm just going to use my short rest to practice my map work.
Okay.
I'm charting this area.
Nice. Drawing lots of water on a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Also where you might see an elemental.
Fair. He'd be Leviathans.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Christella?
Oh, no. I was just reading something.
Oh. I thought
Sorry.
I heard you say which usually means
No.
I have something to say, please. Okay. So we'll put a pin in it there with you short resting and repairing. And yeah. That was fun. Hopefully you guys at home enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. And no crashing either. And yeah, please check out the links in the description so that for our online Discord community and the website and all that good stuff. And of course, like, subscribe, comment, click the bell, all that fun stuff. If you don't mind, it would be very helpful. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.